fan. I'm the true fan here. Just leave her alone. I'm freaking bisexual, for Christ's sakes. My husband now wants a Lesbian Mafia shirt for himself. What has this world come to? He wants to put it on with some lipstick. I can't take it. Perez Hilton's on MTV. Get him out of there. He's performing. I saw the Hector Lavoie movie with Poochie. Why? Leave Twilight alone, her cat. He is her only child. For God's sake, she's only human. She has feelings. Her cat's a human, for Christ's sake. I mean, really. Every time I think about it, it just drives me crazy. Why can't you think of your own things to do? Why do you have to go on Lesbian Mafia? She stays up all night doing these shows to make everyone laugh, and here you come and strip her fans. For Christ's sake, just leave them there. Then you left her with fucking eggs. Just eggs to eat in the morning. How dare you, how dare you. But I'll tell you what, as long as I'm breathing, as long as I'm a bisexual, I will not let you interfere with the Lesbian Mafia no more. I'm a bisexual, and she's still my friend. Doesn't that mean anything? It means a lot to me. That's charity.
Please, Mama, can't you see I've always tried to please? I wore ribbons and jewelry and makeup and perfume and dresses down to my knees. You said that it's a phase, just something I'd outgrow. But I got a girlfriend and she's got a lawn that I'd sure like to mow. Go on and wish that Brad Pitt would come along, but I prefer Madonna in a lacy thong. 'Cause I'm a lesbian, I don't like nothing swinging between their legs. Yeah, I'm a lesbian, I don't.
Hello, you're listening to show number 12 of the Lesbian Mafia, and I'm your host, Sandy. And thank you very much to Loa for the impassioned and poignant opening to the show today. Choking on almonds. My God. They're like, oh my God. They're getting stuck in my throat. Okay. Sorry. It's totally disgusting. Anyway, I'm doing a little something different with this show. I'm not sure what I'm going to name it yet. So as of this moment, I haven't named the show yet. So it's either going to be the gay show. No, it's either going to be the gay teen show or the lesbian teen show. But since I started doing this, I've been getting a lot of emails from teenagers telling me that I should do a show from a teen perspective, and I'm interested in what teens have to say, so I thought this was a good opportunity to do that. And so we can get started right on that, but not before I talk about the ASPCA. My cat was peeing blood. I have one cat, and he was peeing blood. He's already got health issues. He's got quite a history. But he was peeing driblets of blood. And so I told them that on the phone, and they were like, oh my God, he could die, right? So I, throw him in the pet carrier, throw him in the back seat of the car. I'm driving to the ASPCA, hysterical crying because I think that I'm going to bring my cat in and they're going to tell me that I have to put him to sleep. So I'm thinking my cat's going to die, that's it, the end. He's meowing in the back. I'm crying, I love you, Twilo. But his name is Twilo. I named him after some nightclub that was open until 4 in the afternoon the next day. Anyway, that's not important. The fact that everybody was in K-holes and laying on top of each other on the floor, now that's important. This place had rooms for people who were in K-holes. They did Special K, the drug, and which is kind of funny how that sort of synthesizes with the story, because K is, I think, cat tranquilizer, but that's kind of bizarre. But anyway, so yeah, they have these rooms in Twilo where people would, you would see a bunch of people laying on top of each other because they were in K-holes, and apparently when you go into a K-hole, you can't move your limbs or anything. Which, I don't know about you, but that sounds like a smoking good time to me. And I find that really sexy in a partner. In spite of this, which they got closed down for that anyway, because I think some medical student in there died from a drug overdose. But anyway, that was a very long time ago. But so I got him back then when I was, running around and doing that type of thing. And in spite of all of the terrible drugs that were in there, I had a very good time in there. It was a really cool vibe and all that. Everybody else around me was on E or on K, and I was on absolutely nothing. Okay? I have serious thyroid issues, so I was rolling on Sandy's thyroid. That's what I was on. I could stay up until 2, 3 in the afternoon the next day without a problem while other people have to sniff things up their nose. What are you going to do? But anyway, so Twilo is my cat, and he was starting to pee driblets of blood from his urine. He was peeing in the closet, which was a disaster, and then he was peeing in the shower, which was horrendous. And so I thought he was dying, and this was my last day with him, and it was my fault because I'd waited too long. You know, that's how they prep you, by already guilting you that you're doing something wrong. So I get in there, and I finally get to the vet, and she's like 30-something, which she's like really sexy, right? And but turns out she's a car salesman. She's trying to sell me every single test that is on the form in front of her. Total car salesman. You know, they try to sell you things that you don't need. They make you think that you need the things that you don't need, that type of thing. So, and the more they see that you're emotional about the cat, and then they use these trigger words to scare you. It could be a tumor. You know, they say all these scary words to horrify you so that you basically take out your checkbook. So I managed to talk my way out of stuff, and she ended up not charging me for certain tests. I don't know why, whatever, but $350 later, his treatment is to change his food. Right. That's what I went to the vet for. His treatment. Or my punishment. Call it what you will. But so that's the ASPCA, and I'll tell you, I will not go to them again. She was very good with my cat, which I have to say was a little arousing. I have to admit, but I'm still not going back there because they try to upsell you at every curve. So next time I'll be going to Buy to Weep. The ASPCA, people used to go there because it was a bargain. Now, whatever. I just thought I'd put that out there. And then this woman, she comes out, she's about 80 years old, she's crying. She ended up having to put her cat to sleep. And then they're like, that's going to be $650. Like, how about giving her 5 minutes, yeah? How about that? Have you thought of that? How about giving her 5 minutes? And then you could hit her up for a ridiculous bill that you did every single test under the sun when they probably knew that cat was a goner. They knew that cat was fertilizer before they did all those tests. Don't tell me they didn't know that cat was going to Huang's Lucky Garden. Okay, so enough of that. Let's start the show. This is going to have a different tone today, a different feel, and I hope that you enjoy it. Okay, so when I put the MySpace bulletin out that I was doing the teen show, Mandy was one of the first 3 to respond. And she wrote saying, oh, well, that's awesome because most people don't care what we think. No one takes time to hear us out. And the truth be told is nobody really does ask teens what they feel. They want to know what they're buying. They want to know what kind of music they're listening to because they are an incredible market. And so when she said that, I wanted to say, well, geez, if you feel like nobody's listening to you now, wait till you turn 30. Nobody cares about what women over 30 have to say about anything. Ever.